Oh, it's finally here, it's finally here! Death Note live action movie, yes! Been waiting for this. Okay, let's do this. What the fuck was that? What's up, YouTube? Dreamkiller coming at you in another video, and yeah, we got a lot to talk about. So, for those of you who don't know, yesterday was the world premiere of the live-action American adaptation of Death Note on Netflix. This was like the most highly anticipated thing for me as a big fan of Death Note. It's one of my favorite animes, and it's a big deal for a lot of people that love this anime, you know, love or hate it, whatever. It was a big deal because a lot was writing on it, because it was taking an approach that was a little way too off from the original. It was, of course, you know, it was all American, so they had to change a lot of names. There was a lot of racial changes, everything, but people had high hopes that this would be maybe a really good adaptation of an anime. And was it? Oh god, where do I begin? Oh my god, by the time I was done watching this, I literally was like, what the fuck did I just watch? From the moment that this anime started, it was just a cringe fest. Terrible acting, overuse of swearing, death scenes that, again, were gory, meant to be gory, but kind of way too over the top. And one particular thing that I will talk about later that just pissed me the fuck off. So let's start with the acting. And because I don't know who these actors' names are, I don't give a shit about these actors' names because they are that terrible, I'm just gonna refer to them as shitheads. So let's begin with Shithead 1, playing fucking Light Yagami, or as the American version is called, Light Turner. Oh my god, where do I begin with this? This version of Light is the most pathetic version of Light I've ever seen. Compared to the Japanese live action, like, here's the thing, give the live action credit where credit's due. At least it tried to fucking stay faithful to the anime / manga, with going slightly off track towards the end. This movie didn't do any of that, and it goes with its main character. Pathetic, not smart at all, just doesn't, overall unlikable. He is pathetic, he just wimps out every chance he gets when it comes to trying to use the Death Note. He's not smart, he doesn't know how to calculate, you know, the way he tries to set things up in the show. It's just overall, he's just overall a hindrance towards this movie the most. And oh my god, Mia, where do I go with Mia? She's right up there, Shithead 2, the actress that plays her, again, terrible actress. She's pretty much the opposite. She's the only one that has a pair of balls in this movie, and that pretty much just takes over Light's as the main character in here, and that just makes no sense towards the anime. It really doesn't. And she's spastic. She's kind of a, oh man, this words just can't describe. She's spastic, kind of over the top, angry at times. It's just, ugh. And where I thought the saving grace might have been with the person that played L, played by Shithead number 3, I really thought he was doing a good job in the beginning. I really did thought that, because in the beginning he got down L to a T with his, you know, very how you describe it, you know, interesting characteristics. You know, he's squeezed constantly, he's got this, how he sits in the chair. This all the mannerisms for L were on point until the very end, where he decided to fuck that shit and just do his own thing. And it's like, I don't know where to begin. I don't know how to describe how terrible these actors are. It's like literally they got the people that failed acting school and brought them on into this film. Okay, so now let's get to the plot. And the plot is so convoluted and not anything to what the anime was. Granted, they do recreate some things from the anime, but it's just done so poorly and just executed terribly. And then that's when it starts to go off, towards the end of the movie, that's when it starts to go off into its own thing. And in no way does it cater to the people that love this anime and were hoping to get a perfect anime adaptation of this film, American adaptation of this. It's just it alienates the anime fan base, and it alienates the people that never seen the anime but just doesn't make it appealing to people who maybe want to get into the anime. And let me bring this out. I'm stuttering. I'm trying hard to get words out of my mouth here. This is how I felt when I watched this anime. There was just no words. I was left with a bad taste in my mouth. And now let's get to the thing that just pissed me off the most and just overall made me so dissatisfied with this fucking movie was Ryuk, played by Willem Dafoe, who seems like a no-brainer here. Willem Dafoe is just likes to ham it up when he plays his villain slash anti, whatever you want to do it. When he's on screen, he just hams it up. It's great. It is a great performance through and through. And it's a great performance. If I had to say so, he is the only saving grace of this movie. If it weren't for the fact you'd hardly ever see Ryuk at all. Granted, you do see Ryuk in shadows and over the shots where you can't see his face. Any time where the movie refuses to let you see his face, they'll do it. And it got so annoying. At first, I thought they were doing it just to keep us suspenseful as to what Ryuk will look like for this movie. Because let's face it, we didn't really get a good live-action Ryuk in the Japanese version of the movie. It's poor CGI, and you know, it's excusable because Japan's CGI is not up to par with American standards. But, and again, that's what I thought. They were just building suspense. But no, it's throughout the entire goddamn movie that we don't even get a lick of what Ryuk looks like in the movie. And it's like, and what's even worse is they show, you know, like behind the scenes stuff at the credits, and they show Willem Dafoe with his face cam, make it seem like we were gonna see him. Like, I don't fucking understand it. Did they just delete stuff? Did they just leave out stuff? I mean, I really don't fucking know. By the end of the credits, I was just left dumbfounded. How can they go so far left from what they were trying to do here? I get it. This is whoever directed this movie. This is their own vision. This is his own version of what Death Note should be for an American audience. But God, you really had to go to that point? And I can't believe I'm saying this. Compared to terrible anime adaptations like Dragon Ball Evolution, and yes, it's not an anime, but I still count it, The Last Airbender, those things are a hidden gem compared to this. This is really, I can't believe I'm saying this, Death Note was way worse than those movies. Never in my life. I have been watching shitty movies a good portion of my life. Hell, I've sat through Green Lantern. I've sat through that. You know, that's even worse than Green Lantern. That was my literally first thought, was this is worse than Green Lantern. And then my friend's like, is it better than Dragon Ball Evolution and fucking Last Emperor? And I had to think about it, and I said, no, it's even worse. I can't believe I'm saying this, but there is something worse than Dragon Ball Evolution and The Last Airbender. I never thought I would ever say that in a million years, but that's the case. So overall, do I recommend this movie? Fuck no! God damn, if I can say one thing is this, Netflix, you done fucked up. And you know what's worse? There's a sequel coming. And it's probably gonna go be worse, because where do you go from this fucking shit stain? Oh, God, Netflix, you fucked up. I mean, you were on a high point with Defenders that came out last week, but then you throw this shit pile. I don't know what to say. Netflix, you done fucked up. What the hell? This thing should not get a sequel. I mean, God, I wish we can just petition to have this not done, but, you know, regardless, it's gonna happen anyway. There's nothing, you know, we can do about it. But yeah, I can't recommend this to anyone. Not to the people who are fans of the anime, not people who are even the slightest interested in the anime. It's just a steaming pile of shit. Here's the thing. Even when I've seen shitty movies, I'm willing to see the silver lining in all of them and give it an okay rating. But this is like the first time I've ever had to say, fuck this movie, don't fucking see it, watch something else on Netflix that's way better. And that's it, that's all I can say. The live-action American Death Note is a steaming pile of shit. Avoid it at all costs. And if you do see it, I feel bad for you. If you are planning to go see it, regardless of what I pretty much told you, go ahead, it's your funeral. But, oh my God, I've never been so dumbfounded in my life from a movie. That's it, that's what I think of American Death Note. Fuck it, and fuck its sequel that's coming out. Oh, I've been waiting to do this rant since yesterday when I watched this movie, and it feels so good to fucking be able to just let it out. It really is. Because that movie just left this bad taste in my mouth, more so than any movie I've ever went to go see. That's it, that's my review. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up button because my channel grows because of it, and subscribe because, as always, I have many more videos to come. And comment down below what you all think about this movie. Did you like it? Did you not like it? Do you not give a shit whatsoever? I'm really interested because, you know, I like the opinions of anime fans throughout the world. And also, you know, maybe there's something I missed out in this movie that people see a good side to it. I don't know. Comment down below. That's it. I'm Dreamkiller. Gamers keep on gaming and fuck this movie.